here with Malcolm Lewis and Tracy Howard, and guys, I guess everybody down here is all excited because the Hurricanes are back in the mix for your friend here, Tracy, and that's sort of been the big buzz on TV and radio and everything. Malcolm, I guess how much are you trying to see if you can get him to come to Miami with you?
A lot, because we really need a number one corner who can hold everything down by himself.
Tracy, I guess, I remember when I talked to you a couple months ago, and you're like, man, I'm going away to school. What was your favorite song again? The one you told me?
Home for the Holidays.
Home for the Holidays. I mean, you said you were going away to school and all that stuff, and now it's like all of a sudden the Canes are in it. What's changed that they're in it now?
I see the guys that they're getting, their hometown guys, guys that can make a immediate impact. We can have like freshman fever or something, down there. If I happen to go there, and I'm familiar with a lot of those guys, like Duke Johnson, Malcolm Lewis, Dion, Vernon, and those guys. So, why not give my hometown a shot?
Coach was saying that, Coach Golden came by yesterday and talked to both of you guys, and I guess what was sort of his message to the two of you guys? What did you guys talk about?
Well, he talked to me about trying to get him because I'm already good 100%. I'm just trying to get him on board. He talked to me about the opportunity, to come there. About the advantages, of Miami, rather than, going away for school and things like that. Just the opportunity, who's going to be coaching me, how they're going to develop me, and how we're going to win, mostly, that we're going to do it with, in-state guys, in-city guys.
And I guess Duke Johnson, he was even tweeting yesterday, putting up on Facebook, he'll give you the number 3, so that you would come and all that kind of stuff. It's getting kind of crazy now, huh?
It's getting real.
Yeah,
I mean, that's not even funny, that's respect though. That's a lot of respect. I respect him for that. For a guy to do that. The sacrifice. A number he had since he was 6 years old. For a player to be on your team. That's special. That's big to me. So, I like that.
I guess what does it mean when you got all of a sudden, your best friend here and Duke and different people saying, hey, we really want you to come here and be a part of the family. I guess does it change something in your mindset at all? I mean, how does it make you feel? What's your reaction to all of it?
Oh yeah, of course it changed my mindset. That those guys want me down there with them. I see the opportunity down there. With those guys. We gonna put in the work. No matter where any of us go. At the end of the day, I always have to do what's best for me. And I think if I do go to Miami, it won't be a bad fit. If I do leave, it won't be a bad fit. It's just a matter of me getting down there and seeing if I could be there for 3 to 4 years.
What do you think he ultimately is looking for, Malcolm? You know him. He's one of your closest friends. What do you think Tracy wants?
It really don't matter where he go, but I think it's the coaches. They got to let him play his game and don't try to change the way he play. Just tell him the coverage you're going to run, and he'll manage it and switch his way, how you adjust and play the receiver.
And you think that Miami you think they're willing to do that? I mean, you've talked to these coaches, and what have you sort of told them about Tracy?
I told him don't bug him too much, let him make his decision, because he going to go where he want to go at the end of the day, but just get in there and tell him the right things.
Mm-hmm. And I guess Tracy, your mom's a big part of the recruiting process. She got her own Twitter thing and all that. How do you feel about mom sort of getting involved in the whole process?
Mom is mom, so I can't say nothing about that.
Uh-huh.
I always tell her, stop talking, stop tweeting, stop saying stuff. Every time somebody say something, you got to reply. Of course, because I don't really like the attention. That's not really me.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be laid back, just chilling. But that's mom. I know she's proud of me. That's why she's very into the recruitment process. She's proud of what me and Malcolm doing. And the Miramar family. And even what Duke's doing. She just proud to see young kids succeed. Something they love. So,
I know you're going out to UCLA this weekend with Morrell, right?
Yeah.
And I know you just got the offer. And for you say you're 100% Cane. You're just going out there sort of as to enjoy it.
To enjoy it and trying to get my safety somewhere in school.
Yeah, Morrell was a guy that was really a big surprise for you guys this year. And how proud are you of him and the fact that UCLA is looking at him now?
Very proud. I mean, words can't really explain. I'm a firm believer. What you put in is what you're gonna get out. And every time we was in the weight room, every time we went to the park by ourselves, to the weight room by ourselves, it was me, Malcolm, and Morrell. All summer, in the spring also, we've been grinding, and it's gonna pay off for him. I really believe that. I'm just happy to see him succeed, even though he was a late bloomer. He always had talent, but it took his senior year for him to really get out there. Finishing with 12 interceptions, that's big. So why not give him a shot?
Coach has the list right over here. 25 names of guys who are going to be going to school. 13 of you guys are D1. I guess how much pride do you have the fact that Miramar's got so many guys that are going to be going to college?
We have a lot of pride. I'm sure Malcolm have a lot of pride too. You know, it's a program thing. You know, it's not an individual thing. You know, to see all these guys go, you know, it shows that, you know, we have a great program. You know, we're gonna keep on running.
So ultimately, what are you looking for on this trip, Tracy, when you go to Miami this weekend?
I'm just looking for a bond. You know, see if they're really a family. You know, I don't really live in the past. You know, the U was great back in the days. You know, but we're trying to build our own success. You know, we can't live off their name. You know, we can't be the same team they was. You know, we got to be an even better team. You know, if I do decide to go there, you know, I don't like living off names, because when you try to do that, you know, it's not too much pressure, but you know, you're trying to live under somebody else's name and you fail. You know, because that's not your identity. You know, so we gotta be ourselves. You know, if I do happen to go there, you know, and I'm just looking for a bond. You know, just see if I could be there for 3 to 4 years.
Most people would think that you'd pick Florida, Florida State, one of those two schools. What do you like about those two schools?
Oh, I love Florida. I love the coaching staff. You know, I love the opportunity that I have to play early there. I love the players. You know, even the recruits. You know, we get along very well. You know, like me and Brian Poole. You know, we came close. You know, on my visit. You know, things like that. In the town of Gainesville, you know, like I said, I'm a laid back guy. You know, I'm not too much. Even though I'm from the city of Miami, you know, I've been born and raised in Miami all my life. But you know, I wouldn't mind like a small town like Gainesville. You know, me being a laid back, chill guy.
In Florida State, what is it that you like about the Seminoles?
I mean, I won't say I too much like Tallahassee. You know, it's a party city. You know, some people about business. You know, they have, you know, a lot of culture, a lot of diversity. But you know, there's a lot of partying that goes around. You know, down there. You know, I'm not easily influenced, but at the same time, you know, that's what you're gonna be living around. You know, and I'm not really too sure about that. But you know, I like the coaching staff, and the opportunity there is great to play. You know, I love the players also. You know, me and the players. You know, we talk a lot. You know, like me and LaMarcus. You know, he talk a lot. We talk a lot. You know, he texts me. You know, I call him. You know, things like that. So you know, that's great.
So if you had to handicap it right now, somebody said to you, Tracy, who's leading, who has a chance of really getting you, what would you say right now?
I mean, I ain't really got no leader with me. I really open back up, you know, with you, you know, especially my best friend there. You know, I played with him. You know, I know in practice, you know, all year long, he's gonna get me better. You know, even with Harold Waters being there, you know, he's a good receiver also. But I open my options. I don't really have a leader right now. But you know, Florida and Florida State, you know, Miami, you know, they're in the round.
But you gonna pull the hat trick, or what are you gonna do on signing day? What are you gonna do?
I'm not too sure yet.
Not too sure yet.
I'm not too sure.
But 9 a.m. next Wednesday, is that when you're announcing it formally?
I don't know what time. I just know it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, okay.
Yeah,
I guess ESPN's supposed to be coming down, right? TV stations, all that?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
And what are you going to be doing, Malcolm? Are you going to give him any sort of last-second advice or anything like that?
I'll try to get him where I'm at.
All right. Well, it should be exciting next Wednesday, guys. Thank you for your time, and best of luck with your decision.
All right, no problem.